When I was growing up, I had eczema really bad, and I had it. Sometimes I would get it in the summertime. It would come strong, and I would get it on my face. And as a preteen, that was really hard for me. I was already getting teased, you know what I mean? And so now to have this rash on my hands and then around my mouth and stuff like that, it was really, I hated it. And I think at a certain point I took matters into my own hands, even at a young age. And I always remember that the heat made things itch more. So when I would have the eczema on my hands and I'd be in the shower, or my hands would run under hot water washing the dishes, it would itch so. It would itch. It would, and I would scratch it. But the thing about it was, it felt good. So I tended to almost be addicted to the itching with the scratching and the itching under the warm water, whatever. All I have to say is I knew that I started to realize that the warm water was causing my eczema to flare up. And so also the warm weather. So right around that time, I also decided if the warm water was causing my eczema to itch more, then obviously maybe the cool water would help. So I can remember clearly. We went to the supermarket and I had my mom buy me some aloe soap. It wasn't this aloe soap, but it was like an aloe glycerin soap. I'll show you guys this in a minute. Then I went home and I started washing my face with cold water, okay? Changed my life, okay? I also realized with my eczema that dairy products and citrus products were causing it to flare up as well. Here's the thing. When I got older, my eczema completely went away. And I think that's because of my learning what not to do. Also, my learning what not to eat. What I stayed away from and what I no longer have in my refrigerator, or I stopped eating on my own when I started to live on my own, and that was things like orange juice, which as a kid, I loved orange juice. And so orange juice was something that I stopped drinking. Also, dairy products. Now, I don't really think the dairy products really made my eczema flare up as much as the orange juice and the too much acidity. But I know that the dairy products contributed somewhat to it. So, fast forward a couple of years, many years, and I still use aloe on my skin on a regular basis because it has always been good to me. The soap that I use, I've showed this before in another video, but I just want to show you guys again because it is a bar soap. It's called Clearly Natural. Okay? And they have it in all sorts of scents, or I don't know, I don't want to call it flavors, but I will. They have it in all flavors because you can't eat soap. But I buy the aloe, and they also have a vitamin E one that is pretty good too, but I always buy the aloe. Not expensive. And although it's a bar soap and people are against using bar soaps, I don't have a problem with it. Okay, I wash my face mostly by just lathering up the soap and using and scrubbing. But I wear black eyeliner, and so I need a little extra to get that off. And I also like to exfoliate at least once, I would say once a day, because, you know, with all the pollution in the air, I like to have my face clean. Also, some people are against this, but I don't have a problem with it. I always have a white washcloth that I use, and I take my soap and I just kind of, you know, lather and rub in gentle circular motions, and I exfoliate my skin with that. I do that once a day, usually at night, because in the morning there's no need for me to do a deep exfoliation because I've only been sleeping. So that's what I do to wash my skin.